Hope you're all doing well. We are back here today at the beautiful Cligga Head Mine Works. This is the first ride we've had up here this year, and beautifully sunny. It's just been really foggy and the weather's all just cleared, so hopefully we're gonna have a nice day. I have got behind me the Cannondale, the Martin Ashton signature. This is the last ride I'm really gonna have to have a go on this thing, I think. I don't know, depends when Dave wants the bike back. I actually took the bike up to Bristol on Sunday and snapped my chain like straight away, and that scared me a bit, so I didn't end up riding it in Bristol, which was really frustrating because I thought iconic bike needs an iconic place and I wanted to go and ride it in Bristol. But what I've done now is put a much bigger, beefier chain on it, which fingers crossed is going to be okay, and taken it to what I would consider to be an equally iconic place, the Cligga Head Mine Works here. They actually did like an MV UK photo shoot down here about 25 years ago, I think. So it is a pretty iconic place. But yeah, we're just gonna have a hop around and see what we can do with this amazing bike. We've also got Mike over here as well on his Inspired. Mike had an amazing day yesterday in the barn, beat all of his personal bests on like gaps and side ops and everything else. So we're gonna see if he can do some decent sized stuff today as well. Thank you very much to everyone who's watched, subscribed and everything else. If you haven't already, please do go and hit that button. And yeah, we're gonna have a hop around on the Martin Ashton Cannondale Beast of the East. Let's see how this goes. I reckon to start off with, I'm just going to try a couple of really basic things on here, get warmed up, just some like balancing stuff. See how that goes. So comfortable riding on something like this. It's a bit like an older style bike and doing balancy things like this. Oh. Bye 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 there in the background. So, first of all, got to get up onto one of these. Up to back wheel, that was all right. Dislocated my shoulder a little bit, but you know, such is life. Now this feels weird trying to do a 180 on this, like on this sort of uneven ground, but it should be fine. This would be more like a 150 by the time I've done with it, but oh, that was actually all right. Try a proper 180. Whoa. And again. Nice. Oh. Nice. Going to join Mike over here and have a go at some of these taps. Well, taps, back wheels. Yes. Oh. Oh God, yeah. It's going to take me a few minutes to get used to that. There we go. Oh. That felt all right. Oh, you ruined it. I keep expecting the chain to snap or something to skip. Unintentional motorbike technique there, but again, I was riding a much different bike yesterday. The weird thing of going from having ridden it in the barn the other day to then riding the clean for the last couple of days. So my brain thinks the back wheel is much closer than it is, but it isn't. Oh, I'll stop making excuses and just get up it. And it's muddy. And I'm worried the chain's going to break. It won't. That was me saying the chain isn't going to break. How? How am I breaking chains like this? No, I'm wondering if it's because using such a low engagement hub, I'm having to put so much more force on the chain every time I kick it.
Yeah, there's no like preload on it or something, or you're just like...
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, the extra rotation of your leg without it being engaged, just going
bang, yes.
Swanging it, like shock loading.
I mean, that was an old chain, to be honest, so maybe I should have put a newer one. I've got a new one in the bag. Bicycles. Well, I've just put a brand new chain on and hopefully it's not going to snap like the other one just did. It is, however, the same chain, the same type of chain as the one that I snapped at the weekend, which was only one ride old. So let's find out. Seems all right so far. Okay, let's get a different angle of that one. That was all right. Not quite. Nice. Whew. Now the question is, in the past, on cheap bikes, I have gone up that. Now, will it go up there? The whole other question. Very scared of this chain now. I don't know what it could be or why. Is it the way I was bending it to get it? Oh, I don't know. Just scaring myself now. Whoa! That was really nice. And first time. Oh, let's get a different angle of that. I love that. Oh, so nice. it just taps and then bounces off that kicker so nicely. Oh, let's get another angle, why not? Oh, so nice. Right. Not much of a choice about it, I don't think. Gotta try the slightly bigger one over there. Let's give that a go. Oh, this will either be really fun or it won't be. Oh, not good pedaling out of mud. Oh, it went up. So it's possibly quite hard to see on the camera, but literally right behind my back wheel here is a puddle. And if I go into that, I can't get any drive off it. So I've literally got one pedal stroke to get up this. And yeah, it's tricky. So I kind of got to like spin the wheel a bit here to get something to grip on and then go, right, okay, that feels like it's going to hold. And hopefully bounce up a bit. Whoa, nearly. It would feel so much nicer if I just had like an extra 6 inches of pedal. But nope, I'm stuck with this filth. Tricky. Whoa. Certainly doesn't feel as nice as it was in the barn. Then that was just like nice dry floor, lovely wooden thing to bounce against. This is like pedaling off of muck into concrete. Jesus Christ. God damn it. Jumper's coming off. Oh lordy, why am I trying this? No, no, no. Oh yes. That felt lovely. Oh. Made the wall smaller. Sorry Dave, sorry Dave, sorry Dave, sorry. Whoa. And when it goes up, it's so nice. Oh, right. Okay. Gonna try something else different now. Yeah, gotta try some gaps. Got to try some gaps. Even though the chain's not gonna like it and I'm not gonna like it, we're gonna try some gaps. Gaps, gaps, gaps. Actually further than I thought it was, but should be okay. Whoa, bit of tire fold there. Oh, made it. All nice. Oh. See if we can go back. Nope. It's so weird having so few engagement points. It really affects everything. It affects like how you balance on the pedals, because you've got to think, you're not just kicking through the pedals, you're balancing your whole body on where they are. And if there's no movement under it, then my body just all shifted that way, because it was like, oh, I thought I was going to encounter resistance there and I didn't. It's so weird. But honest to God, it makes you a better rider. 100%. There we go. Oh, I definitely want a better rear hub. For the next oldie build, there's going to be a better rear hub. Oh yeah. Never done this gap before, but then I've never tried it before. Because there's never been a need to, but it seems like a nice, relatively low consequence gap to find out if I can kick at some of the bigger stuff on this with my terrible chain and no engagement points. Let's find out. That actually went all right. Again, just hanging off the side so much because it's so hard to balance against an engagement point that isn't there, which is weird. There we go. Oh. Old school comp riding. So this is an old classic line, this one here, rolling along that bit and up there, onto that bit there. Thing is today, of course, it's quite slippery because it was really foggy this morning, but it should be, hopefully, a fun little line to try and pedal up that. It's also a real bugger to try and film because the sun is always over there unless you're here first thing in the morning, and I'm never here first thing in the morning, but I'm going to try and see if we can get a nice angle of this. Okay. So yeah, it's going to start with me just out of shot, but yeah, basically got one pedal stroke to try and get up this. It is actually possible to tap this, even though basically that's where the run-up stops, and then you've got a gap that goes all the way over to there, but it is possible to tap it like there, which is what I might do. Let's find out if that's in any way possible. Whoa, not bad for a first flipping go. It's not going to be a tap though, because the front wheel did not reach in the slightest. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Whoa. was clean, but it wasn't what I wanted. Still very cool though. Nope. Don't know what I did wrong there, but it was all of it. Much better. Oh God. I don't know if I was ever going to hold that to back wheel, but let's try and get a different angle. Oh, that worked out all right. I really put the effort into that one and it actually stayed on back wheel. Let's try another angle. Okay, pedal straight up to back wheel and then we can stop and have a break. I think that's what we need. Whoa, that worked out nicely. Well, that was just dandy. Right, well, Mike has just headed off that way. He's got to go to work, but yeah, still here. Oh, it's just so gorgeous out here, and then just got that amazing looking bike right there. So yeah, I'm going to try and do some riding. Might have to try some gaps. Did some of the smaller ones earlier. There's a couple of well-known bigger ones here that are sort of like the test pieces, if you like, of riding at Cligga. If you can do the bigger gap here, they're nice and low to the ground, so not too high consequence, but still. Let's give these a go. Right, so this is one of the smaller ones. I say it's a smaller one, it's about 7 feet. And again, it's just, the issue I'm just going to have is being able to get the engagement point into the right place so that I can kick when I need it, and then for there to be an engagement point in the right place when I land so that I've got something to push and balance against. But yeah, if this works, we'll try the bigger one. But yeah, let's see. Whoa! See, there was no engagement there at all. Oh, so difficult. How do they used to do it? I mean, I swear, I feel like Martin might have used to have run like a Hope bulb, which would have had more engagements than this, I think. But still, yeah, it is. It's tricky. Got the engagement in the right place, but again, just off balance a bit there. Okie dokie. So weird. And again, with like not as many engagements, it's harder to get yourself just set in the right place. I'm being really unkind to this rear hub, but then it was just never designed to do this really. So it's literally called the Hope XC for a reason. Whoa, there we go. Whoa. Just about managed to hoof across that. And again, it's like getting that bite point just right and then kicking. Okay. Now this one over here is bigger. So let's try that. I'm just going to find out how much bigger actually is it. Let's see. Here we go. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a bit for that one, okay? And then one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and a little bit. So this is now getting on for proper sized hoofing. I'll clear some of these out of the way because twisting an ankle on them is not going to make it a fun day. Oh, right, slightly nicer takeoff here, but still just a bit weird. The bars feel a little bit iffy as well, but they'll be all right. Oh, okay. I'd like to have as fewer attempts at this as possible, but might not be the chance. Now, again, I did this on the Specialised, but the Specialised, I had a front freewheel on it, which had like 72 or 106 engagement points. This has a quarter of that. So, yeah. Whoa. Unsurprisingly, it feels horrible. Whoa. That felt better. It really did. Might have to be a jumper off time again. Hang on. Oh, so hard to get in the right place, to actually kick at it. My lord. I don't know if this is going to go. I don't know if I can find the right kind of place to kick. Just can't backpedal at all. I think I have to start with the pedals like uncomfortably high, because that's where the bite point is going to be, or the engagement point is going to be. I think I'm going to leave that one for now. I just can't seem to get it in my head how to make the shape and kick, and really to trust the flipping engagement points. So yeah, let's try one more thing and then we might have to move on for the day. So this is it. This is the one that I really want to try and get, and it is, yeah, it's just a bit higher than the one I did at the barn the other day, but it's got a slightly sloping face, so it should really be okay, be a bit easier maybe with the tap, but it is, oh, it's such a hard one. But again, I've said this many times today, I did do this in the Specialised, so I know it's possible, and the engagement points shouldn't really be an issue here, but let's give it a try and find out. And again, Dave, I am sorry. Oh, kind of feels doable. Whoa. It went, back wheel went up there. This could be a battle. Whoa! The shape feels really nice as it goes up, but is it going to be nice enough? Whoa! I really hope these forks will forgive me. Whoa! Oh. Whoa, that actually felt much nicer. Oh my God. Yeah, we're going to be here for a long time. Whoa. Whoa. So nearly there. Oh my God. Oh yes! Oh my word! Oh, that's just made me so happy. Oh, I didn't hold it to rear, but I wasn't going to chance it. That's awesome. Oh. The relief! So much fun, just getting it just right. These battles that you have with bikes, with rock, particularly with this thing for me, this plinth has been here for hundreds of years and I've been riding on it for about 16 years now and I've been struggling for such a long time. I remember I tapped this when I was like 21 on my Leeson. No, I would have been 20 or something. And yeah, and it's just been difficult ever since. But the perseverance you have to put into these things, and I think no one really knows that better than someone like Martin Ashton, who just spent years and decades really just honing his craft and just being better and better. Oh, really happy about that. I'm probably going to jinx this. I'm going to try and get one more angle. Chances of me getting it twice in a row? Not bad, as I seem to have pretty much done that perfectly. Yeah. Oh, my pedals didn't touch, but I'm going to try that again because I'm a masochist apparently. Everything felt just right there. Oh, it's so hard. This is it. This is the job. The torture. Believe it or not, The shot just before this, where you'll have seen the angle change ever so slightly, it's because I had to change the battery. The battery ran out as I made it. To back, held it on back wheel, turned around and came down, the battery went flat. So I'm now trying it again. Oh, the universe, man. Oh, don't know what it means. It means I need to do it again to prove myself worthy. Hopefully not break Dave's bike. This is, to me, this is trials. Find the thing that's at your very 99th percentile and just bash away until you do it. Whoa! No. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, I'm so happy. My God. I'm so sorry for everyone who's just had to watch. That might be 100+ attempts at that. And you're not going to believe me, but 10 minutes ago I got it. 10 minutes ago I made that and the battery died. I will put the clip in and I'll put a little thing that says this is when the battery died. But yeah, oh, I'm so happy with that. I've said this before, I've made a whole video of me on the Specialized just trying to tap this one rock, block, wall, plinth, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, it was all, and I did a voiceover about it, about what it means to be resilient, what it means to keep trying at something, even when you're sort of, you feel like you might be beyond the point where you can do stuff. Just going to check, yeah, my microphone's still going. Oh, I'm so tired. I've got to go home now because I've got to go and get my dog out for a walk, and then I've got to go and pick up Lucy and Bee. But oh, I'm so happy, and I'm so happy with this bike. I know I've been a bit unkind about the rear hub, but it is what it is, really. But I think I'm gonna, I said sorry to Dave so many times, but I think I'm gonna try and ride it one more time. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go home. I have got a Chris King rear hub that I was saving for another build, and I'm gonna build that up onto this rim, and I'm gonna put it on this, and I think that's gonna make a big difference. And then it would be rude not to take this to United Downs, I think, the Trials Park, because, you know, just because I want to. I thought I'd come film up here because you've seen so much of the barn and so much of United Downs. I thought something different would be really nice, and it has been really nice. I didn't get everything I think I wanted to. Well, no, I think I did. This was the only thing I was kind of unsure on. I didn't get that gap down there, but I reckon with a better rear hub I probably can get it, so maybe I'll come back and try that in the next video. But yeah, what a bike. What an unbelievable piece of history of mountain biking lore that this bike is. And I saw a great thing that someone said a while ago. I think it was one of the presenters on GMBN, not Martin Ashton, but someone said how much mountain biking owes to trials, and owes specifically to like the two Martins, Martin Ashton and Martin Hawes, because in the days before this, in the days before vlogging, in the days before Instagram and social media, if you wanted to put a product in front of someone, you physically had to put it in front of them. You had to take a demo rig and put it in a town centre and say to people, this is mountain biking. It's not all of it, but it's a part of it, and it's something that you can go and do if you wanted to. And I mean, I owe, it might really sound dramatic when I say this, but I owe potentially my life up until this point to Martin Ashton. really, because I saw him doing a demo, and Martin Hawes, because I saw Martin Ashton doing a demo, and then we got Tricks and Stunts, the video, and I just watched that until it wore out, and I tried to learn all the tricks. But I've made a living out of riding a bike. It's become a part of my personality, is being a trials rider, a big part of it, working in the events industry, doing the stuff that I've seen the Martins do years and years ago. It's probably not too dramatic to then follow on and say, like, I don't know if I'd have my family or anything else. This sounds bonkers, but I don't really have the words to describe the profound impact that someone like Martin Ashton had on my life. And it's just, I don't know. I'm very tired. I ran out of water ages ago. It's quite warm out here, so I'm possibly just a bit delirious, but it is just love for this bike and for what it represents and everything that goes with it. And it's such an exciting thing to have been able to ride this, to have been able to actually see what it could do, and it can do a lot. And when I put a decent rear hub on it, I feel like it's going to be able to do a lot more. And I've said this so many times as well when I've done the cheap bike challenges and things like that. You do not need a high-end, top-spec, world championship winning trials bike. And technically this is a world championship winning one. It literally says here, world championship proven. But it was world championships 30 years ago. But still, you can go out and ride bikes and have fun on anything. There shouldn't be a huge financial barrier to what it is that you want to go and do. And it's really great that I've had this opportunity to do this and to ride this, and I'm just babbling now. I'm so tired. I gotta go home. I gotta do some stuff. But thank you, massive thank you to Dave for letting me have this, for letting me thrash it. I've been checking the head tube and the forks for like any signs of fatigue and crack and anything, but it looks like it's fine. Thank you to Martin Ashton for, you know, designing this bike. I don't know if he designed it or if it's just the smallest cross-country one they let him ride and stuff and they made it his signature thing. I don't know, but like, yeah, thank you for being such a profound effect on my life as well. And thank you, all of you, for watching this. Please go and subscribe, because that will make me happy, and I can make more videos like this if you do. So thank you all. I'm gonna go home now. And yeah, I will see you guys all next week for whatever we have then. All right, thanks very much. Take care. Bye-bye.